Tonight, celebrating almost 250 years of the U.S. Army through community service. Soldiers united with a youth group today to clean up one of Milwaukee's neighborhoods. 12 News' Zoe Henry shows the impact of those two groups coming together.
They show a lot of respect, and I'm a big on respect guy, so that made me be more respectful.
Jalen Gray is in high school. He says most of his Saturdays are spent here, the Milwaukee Fire Department in the Cage Garden. It's a garden that was organized by the youth group Cage, or Community Agricultural Growing Experiences.
I wouldn't want to do nothing else on my Saturday mornings.
Gray, along with several other teenage boys, usually come to get tutoring, mentorship, and learn about gardening. This week, while giving back, some special guests joined in.
Lieutenant Colonel, commander of U.S. Army Recruiting Battalion, Milwaukee.
Lieutenant Colonel Oliver Karp says that they came to commemorate 249 years of service in the U.S. 50 soldiers from the Milwaukee Recruiting Battalion joined in to give back to community members like Jalen Gray.
We're pairing off with each one of these young men, and we're walking the streets and we're picking up trash and just doing some basic work. But while we're working, we're talking, we're getting to know each other.
Karp says he hopes this builds a partnership between community members and service members that's lasting.
I learned a lot walking around with Jalen today, just learning about what it was like growing up here in Milwaukee, what his hopes and dreams are for his future, and what he hopes to get out of his experience here with Mr. Andre and the Cage organization.
Gray says this has made quite an impact on how he looks at people in uniform.
And how does it feel to have a man in uniform taking time out to spend time with you, but also cleaning the neighborhood that you live in?
It's great. It's wonderful. Like, you will never see nothing like this. This is why I come to the garden and to the Cage every Saturday.
In Milwaukee, Zoe Henry, WISN 12 News.
The U.S. Army Milwaukee Recruiting Battalion says it hopes to do more community partnerships as the Army approaches 250 years of service. Today marks 40 years since a powerful tornado hit the town of Barneveld, about 30 miles west of Madison. The F5 tornado hit around 1 o'clock in the morning, killing 9 people, injuring more than 200 others. Barneveld now has a memorial park dedicated to the victims. And Gina, we were just talking about this. You drove through the area not too long ago.
Yeah, I was doing a story about a solar farm out west, and it's crazy to think how, looking at that video, the town was nearly destroyed, and now you drive through it and you don't even know for someone to just drive through. So, they rebuilt, certainly. No tornadoes, at least, any time. So we have had a very active spring weather with multiple tornado warnings. We've had the whole Weather Watch 12 team here, but what I can tell you, I am happily excited that tomorrow is going to be nice and quiet with more sunshine on the way. On Monday, a little bit cooler, and then as we head into Tuesday, warming up. Could have an isolated chance of some thunderstorms later on in the evening. Wednesday, we're going to have a couple days of some highs in the 80s starting off in here. First, though, talking about and kind of recapping the rain that we had earlier during the day. Not a lot of rain, kind of a nuisance rain, brought in about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Nothing substantial. We're okay with that. We have been seeing quite a bit of rain lately with all those showers and thunderstorm clusters. Talking about that as we speak, there was a last little line that started to move down to the southeast, scraping parts of Ozaukee County. Outside of that, a little bit of additional rain showers and isolated storms from Eau Claire towards Warsaw. But as that continues to move down to the southeast, it's interacting with more stable air mass. The sun has set. We don't have that energy for these storms to continue to hold themselves together. So we're going to expect a nice and quiet evening. Temperature right now 60 degrees, looking at downtown Milwaukee at MMSD. Beautiful colors showing the representing the Pride Fest. We've got Racine 56 right now. There were quite a few people outside, but looks like they're starting to shut down the bar, but I can tell you, it's getting a little bit cool out there. It was 71 degrees earlier in the morning, and then the wind shift. Then came the rain and temps dropped into the upper 50s. So we had a little taste of some warmth earlier in the day, but we're going to get back into that as we head into tomorrow. 77 Sunday, mostly sunny skies. We've got upper 60s on Monday, starting off a little bit cooler with that Canadian high. But look at these 80s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is by the lakeshore. It could be a little warmer inland, and then 77 for our high on Saturday next week. Weather picture right now, the area low pressure moving off to the east. We've got some quiet weather right now making its way in here on the back side of that low. We'll see that high pressure kind of stay stagnant because we've got another little system here from the north that'll swing down to the south. We start off sunny in the morning, then have a little bit of some clouds mixing in with that sunshine during the afternoon and evening. Behind this system comes an Canadian high pressure. I was about to say Arctic high. We'll hold that to the winter season. Canadian high pressure moving down to the south. That'll bring more sunshine, but also with it some cooler air. That's why we'll have temps in the upper 60s on Monday. Still, you know, it's manageable, especially with the strong sun angle for this time of year. First 7 days, because we're not done with the day 8 today, we have been running about 4 degrees above normal. So we'll be adding into that as we head into tomorrow's forecast. So 77, a nice day, nice sunny and warm for most of it. Could have a few clouds in the afternoon and evening. 68 on Monday, and then back into the 70s on Tuesday. A slight chance of some scattered showers or storms. 80s on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then cooling back down into the upper 70s on Saturday. But it's nice to see that we have a relatively quiet forecast. I'm perfectly fine with that.
I know. I'm so excited for that splendid Sunday.
Splendid sunny. Go out and enjoy it.
Yeah, all right, Gino, thank you. WISN 12 is celebrating high school graduates with our senior shout-outs. Robert Thorne, the 6th from Green Tree Preparatory Academy High School, plans to study information technology and barbering at MATC. Shemaya Copeland from Pathways High School will study elementary education at Carroll University. And Serena Marie Lynn Antosh from Wilmot Union High School says that she plans to help at home. You can submit your graduate's photo to be featured in our newscasts on WISN.com. An incredible year comes to a disappointing ending for the Milwaukee Admirals. How Coachella Valley put the Ads season on ice. That's coming up next in Big 12 Sports.
Big 12 Sports, presented by Menards.
Only one team in AHL history has won more games with its back against the wall than this edition of the Milwaukee Admirals. 5 times this postseason, they've survived staring down elimination. They'd need to do it at least 3 more times to dig itself out of this Calder Cup ditch, down 3-1 to Coachella, and first period couldn't have gone much worse. Trailing 4-0, but Joakim Kemmel keeps this squad with a pulse. A blast from inside the blue line, a power play goal cuts the deficit down to 3. On the man advantage again late in the second period, but special teams goes awry this go-around. Already with 2 goals under his belt, John Hayden makes it a Hattie. Air goes out of the building after that, and there's nothing left to do but walk the handshake line. 5-1 Coachella Valley. The final reads our Rosen Automotive Group scoreboard. An incredible season nonetheless for the Admirals. A record-setting win streak, a second straight trip to the conference finals, and an emotional Coach Carl Taylor was not ready for it to end.